Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 mk2, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Shader Dice Block writes in and asks how to change the key of a sample. And let's just start with the super basic if you have one note. So just for comparison purposes, let's just record in this bass C note. So when I play this, I hit the C key, so unless it's detuned or something, this is a C. And I can hold Shift Pad 4. I can go into chromatic mode and I can play this chromatically. Now, if I end up knowing that I have, let's say, a D note, let's go record a D. If I play this, we can hear they're different. So if I want to change the key that this is, so if I want this to become a C so that I could play it chromatically, there's a couple things I need to do. One, let's go to pitch and speed. We're going to pitch it down. And now theoretically, these should sound about the same because of like some of the artifacts you may pick up. They're similar. This one might be louder just because maybe I hit it harder. If I play it softer, it sounds closer. Anyway, I've just changed this note from a D. I went down 2, so D to C sharp to C. So C note, a D that's gone through being pitch shift down 2 times to become a C note. So you might be like, hey, that's great. Now let's go play this chromatically. The problem is chromatic mode is ignoring what this note is that it's pitched down because it's taking it as if the pitch was at 0 when I come in. So this is not taking the pitch and speed change, an adjustment that I made to change the pitch at all. So if I want to be able to still use this in chromatic mode, or like you've loaded something off your SD card that's like an E note or whatever, and you've pitched it down, you're going to have to resample it. So we're going to come in, and I just like did some audio clipping. So I'll play it a little softer this time. All right, so we've got this. They sound very similar, which is exactly what you want. And now I can go Shift Pad 4 into chromatic. We're getting the C note, and I can play it chromatically. Now, the thing that makes this more complicated if you're doing a chord is, let's say we do like a C chord. I'm going to go record this. Oh, actually, I can't do it with the bass sound here. Let's go switch out to, yeah, like the strings here. So if I play this one note, we're getting a chord. So I record that in. Now, if I stop playing, I could play this one chord by itself, which is fine, but depending on what scale I'm in, like this would probably be a C major scale that I'm playing. If I take and want to pitch this down, if I go to pitch it down one note, what's happening? Well, all of a sudden we're going down 1 here. We're taking this note, going down 1, and we're going down here. And we're not playing in C major anymore. We're now playing something different. Like this might be B minor. I'd have to go like look at the note chart. But because of like changing the pitch, you end up needing to understand the math or be able to work out what that chord notes are becoming as you kind of change it. There are points where you'll see like fifths and other things will tend to work out. So if you like pitch up or down like 5 semitones, usually they can like work out, but you'll need to kind of do some of the math. And this is going to happen like whether it's a chord, an arpeggio, a melody, or other things. Moving the pitch up or down just a little bit can have a huge difference in changing what scale that you're in. So for that reason, I usually would suggest if you're trying to work with the SP404 mk2 and you want to have the most control over what you have for the notes, my advice would be, take this, record the one note, and because we go into polyphonic mode in chromatic, you can do Shift 4. So we go into chromatic. We can now play. Now tap remain. We can go to poly mode. So we're going to go So we got C. Then we go up 5. So we go 1, 2, 3. It's easier to just switch this into C major mode, actually. So you just push it on the enter knob. We're now C major. If we scroll down, it's basically the way this works is we're skipping every lit up note to do the chord. So now I can play this chord. If I wanted to just go up one note, again, we're going to skip, 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 skip. I think I'm playing that right. No, probably not. Anyway, hopefully you get the idea. Like, I can now play in polyphonic mode. I can create different chords, and I know that it will be in whatever scale that I'm in based on what I've selected up here. So when you're up in chromatic mode, you can basically use the scroll wheel to scroll through what notes are available to play. If you push in the knob, it will switch between all these modes for chromatic, major, minor, Dorian, Phrygian, pentatonic, major, minor, and back to chromatic. And what is it? You hold down roll and no, we got to go here. I think it's you hold down roll and you rotate the value knob and you can switch whatever root note you want. So again, as long as you have your initial note that you've recorded is a C note, or you know that it's like a single C note, or you pitch it and then resample it to make sure it's C, you can then use the chromatic mode to work in whatever key and scale that you'd like to have and go to town. Anyway, thank you for the question, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.